My wife, Kate, and I have been fighting in the war against the alien race, the Thargoids. We're moving from system to system in the Witchhead Nebula, defending stations from Thargoid interceptors. To date, we've had great success against the Cyclops variant interceptor, but every time we face off against the Basilisk variant, we are outmatched and need to retreat. We simply lack the tactical and piloting skill to destroy these incredibly tough targets. We've decided to further engineer our ships to gain that extra edge against the Thargoids. However, to unlock the services of a particular engineer, Professor Palin, we needed to make a 5,000 light-year trip from the bubble. We built some long-range exploration vessels and set out into the black. This would be the farthest we'd ventured from home. What amazing sights awaited us along the way. We decided it would be a good opportunity to boost our Explorer rank and to make some extra credits. So we would stop to scan systems along the way and map viable planets. And as an extra bonus, we even found an undiscovered Earth-like world to gain the distinction of being forever referenced as the Discoverers.
With our ships now engineered to the highest level possible, would we be able to finally defeat the Basilisk in combat?
Okay, I'm moving to scan it now. Scanning. Okay, scan is complete.
Yeah.
Right, I'm firing. Your heart. Got it, this heart's down. Okay, I'm moving. For a heat sink.
Flight assist off.
Okay.
Flight assist.
Good work, good work.
Sync deployed.
I'll try and do what I can with the swarm between hearts. Okay, I'm coming around to attack them now. Oh, I missed them. Okay. How's the shield looking though?
I'm whittling it.
Okay, I'm gonna fire some rounds at it. My heat sink.
Shields offline. Flight assist off. Sync deployed.
Yeah, I hit that.
Okay.
Okay, I've hit the swarm. There's a couple of swarms down. Okay, moving in. I got you on scan. I see you there. Okay. Let's see what we can do with this thing.
Ooh, it's coming for you.
This here. Heat sink. Oh, your heart's exposed. Second heart's down. There's 2 hearts down. There's 2 hearts in.
Excellent, baby.
Okay, I need to recharge my shield, so I'm gonna make some distance.
Yeah, cool. In the past, we'd only ever been able to take 2 hearts from the Basilisk. We were now entering unknown ground.
Okay, so we can deal with swarm.
Oh god damn it, he got me with the Boston, even though I'm trying to avoid it.
Swarm's coming after you, by the way, just so you know. My shields are online. You're doing great, by the way. Oh god damn it, the swarm is chasing you. I'll try and get them.
Stop maneuvering around these assets.
I'm coming back in. Oh, okay. Shit. Will you still be able to fight?
Oh yeah.
I'm coming back in on it now. How do you think? Yes, the shield's off. Good work, babe. Okay, see how. Keep the pressure on it, that's it. Yes, got it. 3rd pass now. This is going well, babe. This is going...
not. I'm on 21%.
Oh fuck, babe, if you need to bail. I'll get the instant slide. Go back to the station and repair.
My ship had taken extreme levels of damage battling the Basilisk. My only option is to return to a nearby station for repairs, while Kate holds the Basilisk here.
You got a missile coming inbound on you, but it's a long way behind you. You're making good distance here. Your shields are at full, so yeah, babe. Are you able to get away?
Yeah.
Good work. Okay. Let's see what I can do here now. Alright, shields are still. I'm not going to attack my shields. It's madness. I'm still 80% hull. So we're 3 hearts down, aren't we?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're doing good here. And that's what I'm doing with Swarm now, isn't it? Swarm's down to 4, so it's okay.
Taking damage. Under attack.
I got him. Swarm's down to 2. How far away is that thing now? 4 is gaining, so I'm gonna boost past it now.
Flight assist on. Shields offline.
Yeah. I think
Your shield's about to go down. I'll see if I can get another heart, okay?
Shields
Okay, so I've got his heart exposed. Hang on. Yes! 4th heart's down.
Oh, wow, baby.
I'm gonna make some distance though. We've got 1 more heart to go. This is probably gonna do his shutdown thing now.
we'd taken out 4 of the 5 hearts. Just 1 to go. But the tension had us on the edge of our seats. It doesn't matter what stage the fight is in against the Thargoids. At any moment, everything can go wrong.
Gotta make some distance here. Shields on. Oh, he's really catching up. Oh, god damn, I'm going full speed here as well. I know, that's okay, it's not now. We're down to the last fucking heart, babe.
I know, love, I know. Try and get back as soon as I can.
It's okay, as long as the shields go down, I think I can take it. I'm at 67% hull. This could be the day we kill a Basilisk. So obviously we can take the Swarm as well. Ooh, actually, you know, if I do that, he's gonna gain on me. Okay, I see you. Okay. The shield's almost down. I'm turning around. Okay, here we go. Ready? Good work, babe. Good work. I see it. Oh, he's moving a lot. Okay.
temperature critical.
We got this. I can't see him. He slides onto me and I can't see if I'm hitting the heart. Okay. Babe, I need you to make him face me, okay? Beware. Oh. My canopies going. I've got to break off. My canopies gone. My canopies gone. That's it. It's done. I don't think I can hit the heartbeat without canopy.
I'll see what I can do.
Taking damage. Flight assist off.
I'll try, but I don't think I can.
Flight assist on. Cabin pressure alert.
My weapon's not even firing. Sorry, right, okay. I am going to bail back to the station. Do you think you can hold it here if you just boost away from it constantly?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cabin pressure alert. Under attack.
Okay, I'm landing now. Okay, I'm leaving the station. Okay, I know that you're...
damn it.
What's up, babe? What's up?
My power modules are malfunctioning.
Okay, right, okay. Just hold off for a couple more seconds.
I'm dead. I'm not... Come on. No. Oh, fuck.
Are you dead?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Being defeated so close to victory was such a disappointment. It was now clear, however, that in order to effectively fight the tougher Thargoid ships, we'd need to completely re-evaluate our approach to combat. We were taking considerably more advice from the Anti-Xeno Initiative's knowledge base and commanders at this time, and the thing is, they didn't fly the way we flew. Their approach allowed them to remain on target, dealing damage to the interceptor, while also avoiding the majority of the damage, if not all of it. They called this technique cold orbiting, and it involved staying cold through attacking runs on the interceptor with heat sinks, while orbiting around it landing Gauss cannon shots. It was a tried and tested approach to taking on even the toughest of the Thargoid craft, the Hydra. There was a problem though. In order to maneuver this way, a pilot must turn off their ship's flight assist. This would be no easy thing to learn, and for the uninitiated, let's have a look at the flight assist system and how it works.
Flight Assist is a system that automatically counter-rotates and counter-thrusts a spacecraft in order to make it easier to fly. In essence, it makes the ship behave like a conventional aeroplane, albeit a plane that can stop in place and perform vertical and lateral thrusts. When in Flight Assist on, if you pull the throttle back to 0, you stop moving. Likewise, when you release the flight stick after rotating, the ship will automatically stop rotating and stabilize. This makes flying the ship, and more importantly aiming, very easy and intuitive. The drawback to this ease of use is more limited maneuvering. The ship needs to constantly fire directional thrusters to stabilize flight, and so turning is hampered to relatively wide arcs, much like a plane at high speed. With Flight Assist turned off, the ship no longer provides any automatic counter-thrust or counter-rotation. This means, if you release the flight stick after initiating a turn, the ship will continue to spin until you manually provide counter-rotation in the opposite direction. The ship will also continue moving along until counter-thrust is applied manually. The lack of automatic stabilization is incredibly difficult and counterintuitive to use when first attempted. So why would any pilot choose to use it? Well, it offers maneuvering capabilities that would otherwise be impossible. The ability to turn tightly while still in motion, for example, or to flip the ship into reverse while still moving at top speed. Most importantly though, is to make yourself a difficult target to hit while allowing you to keep your weapons on target. At first though, you will not be keeping your weapons on target at all. The constantly moving aim point and inability to provide correct levels of counter-rotation intuitively mean that for a very long time, your aim will be swinging wildly, pointing at everything but your target.
Warning.
I had decided to stick to Flight Assist off until I could effectively perform in combat. For a very long time, I would be floundering around like this, trying to get my aim on target. I'm not exaggerating when I say there were weeks, literally weeks, of going back to the drawing board. This did give Will some time to get familiar with the Guardian weapons though, and it wasn't long before he was landing Gauss cannon shots himself.
Okay, I got a heart.
You want to try?
I got a heart.
Nice, good shot.
Target shields online.
Any improvement at all was slow. I replaced my T-Flight HOTUS with a T-16000 to get rid of the flight stick dead zone problem, and for a few sessions I even experimented with using relative mouse control to aim. But over the course of about 2 weeks, my aim with the HOTUS did improve. Aiming was only half the battle though. I was still having trouble with controlling my manoeuvring enough to maintain an orbit. I would get the ship moving in a direction with a boost, but the lack of any stabilization would often leave me floating by the target and drifting out of range. Eventually though, after a lot of practice, I was able to kill a Cyclops variant interceptor in flight assist off. We had returned to the asteroid system in the Pleiades Nebula once again to work together on taking down a Cyclops. Will had been hard at work with the Guardian Shard Cannon and Gauss Cannon, and while he was still flying with Flight Assist on, we planned for him to keep the hearts exerted while I would move in and snipe them while cold orbiting.
2 of those hits exposed the heart.
Jesus Christ, it's amazing. Okay, I'm ready to take on the swarm now.
Okay.
Alright, my face is so... I've got to wipe my glasses and stuff. Sorry to be a pain.
That's okay.
Okay. How you doing? I'm going to try and make my way to you, okay?
Yeah, of course. I'm also going to try and engage the swarm.
Yeah, good. Yeah, you need to get some practice of it, yeah. You're good.
Oh god,
Okay, I'm
flight
firing.
assist off. Oh, flight assist off is a fucking nightmare.
Yes, it is, yeah, you get used to it though. You're like, the swarm is one of the best ways to practice it really, because it's like, relative. If you keep flying away from them within a straight line, I might be able to get some shots of them as well. So you know. Okay. Here we go. I'm almost at you now. Cyclops is between me and you, so I don't want to get too close to it because I might turn and it's meant to engage me. Okay, I'm getting real close here.
Okay, I'm gonna have to turn around
Firing.
and boost.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna have to turn around and boost because it's heading me.
Oh wow, I missed. But yeah, it's okay. I'm just gonna try and take it off of you now. Okay. They are right way. Yeah, keep full power to our engine. Spare can start boosting.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm about to hit them now. Yeah, I got some. I got a bunch of them then.
Okay.
I am taking fire, but okay. I think I've got them off you now. Looks like they're coming for me. Okay, now they definitely are coming for me. Got some of them then. How you doing up there, Lev?
Yeah, they're so far away from me that
I got him. Swarm's down, swarm's down. Let's go.
Ooh,
Let's go.
swarm is down.
Yeah, let's go for it. Oh, heart's exposed. I've landed 2 shots on the heart. Got a boost, so he's going to do lightning. Ooh, wow, that was cool. I just need to do a real nice flyby. Yes, heart's down. Got the heart. Go ahead and boost. Got it. Second heart's down. Got it. Right, next heart's down. Okay. Did you just kill a heart?
I think I did.
You just killed the thing. My God, that's amazing. You're very. You've impressed me there. That was so good.
Oh god, my head hurts.
You just did amazing. I think we found your.
My niche.
You did.
Get in and hit it.
It had taken a long time and a lot of work, but we finally felt like we had battle tactics that could work against tougher Thargoids. Would we be successful in taking on the Basilisk? Join us next time to find out.